Good afternoon, second grade scholars of Duke and Howard. It is now time for character and fitness on the day. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day thus far, and I hope this video can make your day a little bit brighter. If you're a scholar of Duke, get fresh off the weekend. All right, almost through Monday, so keep it going. Hope you guys had a great Monday, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, as well as I hope you guys had a great weekend. All right, Howard, you already made it through Monday. You're rolling right through Tuesday. Once you get to hump day, things will start to speed up. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Here's some energy for that. And I hope you guys enjoy the weekend you just come off of. All right, we're going to get started with a jam-packed pre-recorded day of character and fitness. We have a little bit of different lineup, but pretty much the same routine. All right, today we'll get started with some music. Then we'll get into our daily routine exercise. And then we have a new element of our pre-recorded videos called Know Your Body. All right, in that Know Your Body element of class, we will talk about a body part, a new body part every week. This week we have our first body part we'll be talking about. So during that element of class, we'll talk about the functions of that body part, where that body part is located, and why it is important to your body. We also will go into more depth about this body part on our live days, which will be on Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll talk a little bit more about it, but we'll get the conversation started today. You can also go over to Google Classroom to get the viewing of that body part and some pictures and some information about it. All right. And then after that, we'll dance over with our friends from Kids Bop. And we have that entertainment video as always to end class. All right. So we're going to get started quickly with some music. Coach P is going to put up that 2 minute time card. No need to pause this video. Just allow that 2 minute time card to go up and go and listen to some music. Get turned up. Get in the character and fitness mode. All right. So that time card is going up now. I'll see you guys back here in 2 minutes. All right, Duke and Howard, you should be returning to your computers. It is now time for our daily routine exercises. I hope you guys had a great time listening to music, but it is now time for our daily routine exercises. So if you guys want to come to your feet, we're about to get started with our daily routine exercises. All right. For the scholars who wants to be the coach of the day on Wednesday for Duke and Thursday for Howard, make sure you're paying attention to the orders of what the way we're doing our exercise. So that way, when you're coach, you know exactly what we're doing and how many reps we're doing with our exercise. All right. So our first exercise is jumper jacks. We are going to start when Coach P says go. Each scholar is going to do 10 jumper jacks. All right. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, good job. Good job, second grade scholars. We are off and rolling with our exercise for the day. As you know, we always do 2 sets of exercise. So since we have done our first set of jumping jacks, we are going to jump into our second set of jumping jacks. All right. Again, Coach P is going to tell scholars to go. And when I say go, each scholar will complete 10 more jumping jacks. All right. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job, scholars. You guys are doing awesome. I just know you are, because as always, when I'm live with Duke or Howard, you guys always rock out and do a great job. So I'm expecting the same thing, even though this video is pre-recorded. All right, let's get through this exercise, guys, and get to our fun part of classes. We have just 4 more exercises to go. All right, the second exercise, as you know, is a squat. All right, guys, you already remember how a squat goes. About week 10 of character and fitness, so there's no more need to show you what a squat is. We know exactly what it is. So let's dive right into it. All right, Coach P will say go, and each scholar will do 10 squats. All right, let's get those arms out. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're done with that first set of squats. Send Coach P some energy. You know he don't have the best legs. He does so many squats per day that his legs is always like, no more. But I'm chugging along. So send me the energy to get through this last set of squats. All right. So we're gonna get into it now. Let's go ahead and get it out the way and move to our next exercise. All right. So the last set of squats, Coach P is gonna say go, and each second grade scholars is gonna do 10 more squats. All right, arms out. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job, second grade scholars. We have gotten through 2 of our daily routine exercises. We're chugging right along. Coach P is going to start his timer. All right, I'm going to start that timer, and then we are going to get into our running exercises. Remember, our first running exercise is jogging in place for 10 seconds. All right, we're going to jog in place for 10 seconds. Coach P is setting his timer. When he said go, each second grade scholar will jog in place for 10 seconds. All right, timer is set. Ready, go. All right, that is our first buzzer. We have completed our first running exercise of the day, which is jogging in place. And now, as we know, it is time to push our bodies to the limit. We're about to try to run in place as fast as we possibly can. So make sure you get a good stretch. All right, stretch those arms. All right, stretch those legs. We're about to try to run in place as fast as we possibly can. All right. Coach P is setting his timer now. When I say go, each scholar of Howard and Duke will run in place as fast as they can for 10 seconds. All right, ready, go. Oh, sorry. Stop. All right, some of you guys probably started. That mistake is on me. I do apologize about the false start. Coach P tried to go too fast and didn't press the start button. All right, so we're stopping, we're readjusting, and now Coach P is going to say go again. This time I'll be sure to hit the start button on the timer. All right, ready, go. All right, run. All right, there is the second buzzer. That means we have ran in place as fast as we possibly can for 10 seconds. Good job, Duke and Howard, knocking out our third daily routine exercise of the day, which is running in place. We are going to move on to our fourth daily routine exercise, which is arm winds. All right, as always, we're going to start with our arms out. Coach P is going to say go. Each scholar is going to do 5 4 arm winds. Then I'm going to go backwards, and you're going to do 5 backward arm winds. All right, let's get those arms out. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, great job, Howard and Duke. I know you guys, like I said, is doing an excellent job. We are almost done with our daily routine exercise of the day. Just continue to chug along, guys. We are almost finished. All right, make sure we are really digging into these wind down exercises. We're not working our bodies hard while doing wind down exercises to begin with, but we got to make sure that we're pushing it at least a little bit. So when you're stretching those arms out, make sure you're going all the way forward, all right, and all the way backwards. All right, so let's get into our second set of arm winds. Start with those arms out. Coach P is going to say go. Each scholar is going to do 5 4 arm winds. Then I'm going to say backwards, and you're going to do 5 backward arm winds. All right, let's get those arms out. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, great job, Howard and Duke scholars. We have just one more set of our daily routine exercises, and we are completely done with exercising for today. Again, you guys are doing an awesome job. I know it's right after lunch. Your stomach is a bit full. Your body can easily cramp up from exercising, but make sure you're staying stretched out, all right, and keeping that energy high, which I know you guys did. And we are going to be done with our daily routine exercises here shortly. All right, our last exercise is a upper body line. Remember, we start with our hands on our hip. Coach P will say go, and each scholar is going to do 10 upper body lines. All right, hands on hip. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job, second grade scholars. We have just one more set of upper body lines, and we are completely done with our exercise for today. All right, let's go ahead and knock out this last set. Let's sure we're digging in. We're giving it our all. We're emptying our tank because we know at the end of this exercise, finito, we're done with our daily routine exercise. All right, so let's go, Howard. Let's go, Duke. Let's dig into this last exercise and be done for the day. All right, let's get those hands on our hip. When I say go, each scholar will do 10 upper body lines. All right, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Howard and Duke, you guys have rocked out and completed our daily routine exercise. Go ahead and return to your seats. You guys are awesome. Again, great job. It's right after lunch, but you guys stepped up and conquered the challenge of working out, and I do appreciate you guys as always for that. Awesome job. All right. As I said, after our daily routine exercises, that we are moving into the new element of class Coach P just added. That element is called Know Your Body. All right. What we're going to do every week, we're going to introduce a body part. We're going to learn about that body part, the functions, why is it important, and what is it does for our body, what is the benefit of it for our body. All right, we'll learn about that. And then, like I said, on our live days, which is Wednesday for Duke and Thursday for Howard, we are going to go more in depth about this body part and really learn about it. All right, so this week's body part, the first body part of this section is the head. Obviously, the head is the most important part of the body. So Coach P wanted to talk about that body part first. As the week goes on, we'll go down our body. We'll learn about every element of our body, and then after learning about the outside of our body, we'll start to learn about elements inside of our body. All right. So the first body part is the head. All right, the head, obvious, right? This is our head. It's on top of our shoulders. It's the most important body part on our body. All right, it's the reason why we can see. It's the reason why we can smell. It's the reason why we can talk. It's the reason why we can hear. All right, it's the element of our first element of our body someone sees first when they look at us, right? It's the element that attracts people to us. It's just this is obviously the focal point of who we are. All right, it's our head. All right, so we call this it's the information processing center. Why is it called the information processing center? Because everything we think about, everything we do goes through this head. All right, everything we do goes through it. So it's the information processing center. All right, it's maintained by the skull. All right, a lot of you scholars might have known, like obviously this is where all our information go through, but some of you guys probably didn't know that our head is maintained by the skull, which means it's protected by the skull. If we hit our head on something, it's a reason why our brain is just not smushed automatically, right? It's because we have a thick layer of bones, a bone structure inside our head, which is called the skull. All right, the skull protects the brain, which is the absolute most important part of our body, because the brain tells our body what to do. I'm doing this with my hands, and it's real easy, right? You might think, oh, it's nothing to it, but it's because our brain works so well that any type of movement we do, any type of blinking, eye raises, talking, everything we do is processed very quickly with that brain feature. So I call it a feature, but I guess that's what it is. So, but the skull protects that. All right. So a lot of times when we hit our head, most of the times we're able to get back up and be fine. It's because we have that thick layering of bones in our head, and that's called the skull, which protects our brain. We don't want our brain sliding all around our head, and every time we hit our head, our brain is just getting smushed, right? Then we won't be as smart as we are, right? Because our brain will be damaged. But because we have that skull structure and underneath our heads, we protect our brain really, really well. All right. So the skull, again, the head is obviously up top on top of our shoulders, it is our information processing center. It's protected by the skull. The skull is the part of our body that protects our brain. It's a thick bone layer that protects our brain from any type of damage. Anytime, say the skull structure is infiltrated, then sometimes we can be concussed. We can get a little dizzy, but we usually recover from things like that because the skull structure is really, really thick bone structure. All right, so we'll talk more about this in our live classes on Wednesday and Thursday. But this week's body part is the head, which is our information processing center. It's maintained by the skull. The skull is what protects our brain, and our brain is obviously what operates every function of our body. Anything we do goes through our brain. Our brain told our body to do it. All right. So we'll learn more about the head on Wednesday for Duke and Thursday for Howard. Until then, you guys head over to Google Classroom where you'll watch a Kids Bop video, dancing along with our friends from Kids Bop. And then even after that, we have some entertainment for you guys to relax your mind and get you back in mood and so after that, you'll be returning to your awesome homeroom teachers. So again, head over to Kids Bop, head over to Google Classroom, watch that Kids Bop, and then the entertainment video. I will see you guys on Wednesday for Duke, Thursday for Howard. You guys have a great day. Bye.